So which hypothesis involves equality? Be an alternative hypothesis, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it would be equal or not equal to the null.
Yeah.
And p-value, which hypothesis? Would that be the null hypothesis?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
Check.
Because if you're looking at like how extreme it is as compared to what you were looking at, then like that comparison would be to the null hypothesis, I think.
Yeah. What does it?
Suppose the null hypothesis is mu equals 10. Oh, let's see. So is it a two-tailed test, so not equal to 1, and then the right and left are the greater than less thans?
Yeah.
So this one would be the mu is not equal to 10.
And yeah.
And then the left-tailed, I think the left-tailed is when it's less than. Let me look at the chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely the less than one. It's whatever side the point's on, not the open.
Yeah, there's that points too. That's pretty easy to figure.
All right, so then the right would be
Right
the other way, so then
yeah.
it's greater than. Okay, remember that we determine the outcome of a hypothesis has to be comparing the p-value to the level of significance. I don't know. Do you guys know?
Significance of that.
So is the p-value just the area under the curve? Is that what it said? Yeah. You think it's less than A?
Yeah, I think, yeah, when it's less than, because it wouldn't be significant enough.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then rejecting the null hypothesis would be greater than A, right?
Yeah.
Average claim was about $1,500. They're concerned with the true mean is actually higher than this. So the alternative hypothesis would be that the average claim is greater than 1,500, right? And the null hypothesis is equal to 1,500. I think.
Yeah.
Is that good because the sample size is large?
I think so.
I think that's it. Just it's over 30 is considered large, right? And that's 40. I think. And then the law for that would be the central limit theorem, yeah. The test statistic Z.
Yeah. Z.
Those videos just had so many words total that I don't remember half of it. Okay. So that z-score should be 144 minus 150 over, is it the standard deviation divided by the square root of n on the bottom?
Yeah. Hmm.
Does it give us the standard deviation? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 40. There it is. Square root 36. Also, if you guys don't have this calculator app, it's the best one. It's called My Math Lab. It solves for X. So,
Oh, nice.
all right. So I got negative 0.9 for the z-score. Is that what you guys got?
Yeah.
And then the p-value associated with the z-score would be in that normal probability app, right?
Hmm.
I think I opened that.
Yeah.
But then is it the area to the left of it?
I think so because it says that the store manager suspects that has decreased.
Okay. In that case, it would be 0.184. What inference would you make about the null hypothesis for this problem? We failed to reject it, right? Because it's not that extreme.
Yeah.
And that's, we have insufficient evidence that the true population mean is less than 150, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the type 1 and type 2 stuff I do not remember, but there's a chart.
Rejecting the.
This one, rejecting the null hypothesis when it is true is a type 1 error, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm. Is the probability that the null hypothesis is true will decrease?
Think so since it would be pretty.
Yeah, like it would be easier to reject it, right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I don't know what to do for question 21.
Here's the probability computing type 1 error. Huh. If I don't remember anything about commuting a type 1 error.
Yeah, me either.
I don't remember, yeah. Hmm.
So let's see. So if you find a z-score and it is more extreme than that, whatever that's called, the significance thing, then that's its z-score. So does that mean that that 0.05 is basically a z-score? We could just put that into the probability app.
I would assume, because that's the only thing that probably makes it.
I mean, I think it's the same like kind of number, but then I don't know which way we would shade. So
Yeah, because it's type 1 error. Yeah, I don't know where you would shade. Huh. Looking on the book too, and I don't.
right, that's what I'm trying to find.
Yeah, I'm not seeing
So,
that.
oh wait. In other words, the level of significance is the probability of committing a type 1 error. So it's just
So just the same score then?
just that 0.05, I think. I don't understand why.
Huh.
Let's see. Assuming the null hypothesis is true, the level of significance is the probability of getting a value of the test statistic that is extreme enough. The null hypothesis will be rejected. So yeah, I think it's the same number. We'll go ahead and submit that.
No.
All right, we got 4 questions wrong. Okay, so we got question 3 wrong. So like the first question we tried is not the alternative hypothesis. And the true hypothesis I don't think is a thing. So I guess it must be the null hypothesis.
Oh, sorry. You just went in and
What?
So we got 4 wrong? Is that it?
We got 3 wrong, unless I just
Okay.
clicked on the wrong one. It's definitely not the alternative hypothesis, so it should be the null hypothesis.
Yeah.
4 was right. And then we got 8 wrong. Which relationship would result in failing to reject a null hypothesis? Oh, and then we got the next one wrong. So do you think it's just flipped the other way?
Yeah, it must be.
Because I don't think it has anything to do with the z-score. So it must just be the opposite.
Yeah. Is there a way for you to go back into looking at your quizzes?
Oh, yeah, there is. It's just really dumb. Let me look at it. I would remember.
Because it just kicked me out. I don't know what happened. My internet.
I think if you go to iLearn and then go to Maths 221B and then go to My Grades, but then Class Progress, and then click on quizzes.
Oh, and then the submissions.
Yeah, and then you can go into details and click on the attempt, which was much easier and I learned too. So,
Yeah.
but there is a way.
Cool, thanks. So 3 was
3
the null,
would be
right?
the null hypothesis.
4 was the alternative.
Yeah, so we guessed the alternative, but that one was wrong. And I don't think a true hypothesis was a thing, so it must be the null.
And 5 was that one. And sorry, what did we guess for 8 that we got wrong? So won't let me go.
So 8, we had said that it was the p-value was less than alpha, but I think it's the other way around.
When p-value is greater.
Yeah, so the p-value would be greater than alpha for the first one and then less than for the second one.
Okay. 10 was less than?
The average claim is greater than 15,000 or
greater
15,500.
Okay. 11 would be less than, right?
11 is the amount is equal to 1,500. And 12 was it is a good
Right.
assumption
That was
since the
large
sample
enough.
size is large.
12 is that the sample size is large enough, right?
Yeah, sample size is large. And then that's because of the central limit theorem. We got that right.
And then Z is the test statistic.
Yes, that was the
And 15 was
negative 0.9.
Okay.
16 was 0.184.
Okay.
17 was that we failed to reject the null hypothesis. 18 is insufficient evidence that the true population mean is less than 150.
Okay.
19 was a type 1. And then 21 was definitely that 0.05, but we got 20 wrong.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
So now that we know that the level of significance is the same as the probability of a type 1 error, then type 1 errors wouldn't increase, right? If you had a smaller level of significance. So it shouldn't be the first one.
Which is what we guessed, right?
No, we guessed that the null hypothesis is true will decrease.
Yeah.
It might just be that his experiment will be more scientifically valid.
Yeah, that could work, I guess. Because doesn't significance go till 0.01?
I don't know. Let me see if the book says anything, because I do not remember much about that. The level of significance.
See, it says, I have in my notes, levels of significance is between 0.01 and 0.10, normally, usually.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if it would.
It seems like it's within the range of normal.
Yeah.
So that would make it scientifically valid, but I don't know if it's like better to have a smaller
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Yeah. Huh. So the type 2 error then.
So I think it's just the exact opposite of what we said, because if it was smaller, then you would be less likely to reject the null hypothesis. But that's not an option, so
Yeah. So. On the table says if you do not reject the null hypothesis, then a type 2 error is more a reality.
let's see. It says if the alpha value, the probability of committing a type 1 error is very small, the probability of committing a type 2 error will be large. And then the opposite is also true. So then I think it would be that the probability of a type 2 error will increase. So as one increases, the other one decreases.
Yeah.
So I think that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you have any questions, Andrea, before we submit it? So if you type anything. I think, yeah, the probability of a type 2 error will increase. Not really sure why, but it says that as one goes up, the other one goes down. So I guess it's got to be that. All right, we got 100%.
Nice.
Guess we can go ahead and